King Carl XVI Gustav of Sweden, who's in India, spoke about the relevance of planting trees and fighting deforestation as one of the main solutions to climate change. Speaking during a panel discussion on air pollution, he told a roundtable dialogue in New Delhi that deforestation of the Amazon in Brazil scares him and cited Sweden's example of growing forests in volume rather than hectares.
But that is something which scares me, that the forest is one of the most important part we do have, who produce oxygens and all this, and this is definitely one source that we could help the climate change and which we have. So everybody's talking about it.
The panel discussed policies to lower emissions and air pollution in the national capital, which is often listed among the most polluted cities in the world. India and Sweden also discussed ways to expand trade between the two countries and cooperation in research and innovation.
Being a democracy, a rule-based country, there's a clear, however much the justice systems and the courts and everything else are a bit delayed, there is a clear rule of law principle which governs this country in a very transparent way, and therefore if global investors are looking for an environment which is familiar to them, which is far more acceptable to all of us, India stands out.
The king is on a 5-day visit to India along with Queen Sylvia and a large delegation of ministers, officials and business leaders. Bureau Report, Republic TV. Finland's Prime Minister resigned after a key coalition partner withdrew its support from his 5-party coalition government. The withdrawal came following a strike at the country's postal service that spread to the national flag carrier. The former Prime Minister of Finland, who only took office in June, has faced heavy criticism in recent days over how he and fellow Social Democratic minister dealt with the 2-week strike of the country's state-owned postal service in November. Britain's Prince William continued his 4-day tour of the Middle East with a visit to Oman. He landed in the northern governorate of Musandam, where he met the governor Ibrahim al-Busaidi. Earlier, Prince William also visited Kuwait. It is his first official visit to both the countries. Serbian president welcomed Belarusian president at a ceremony held in Belgrade. Belarus president has called on Serbia to establish closer ties with the Russian-led economic group, despite the Balkan countries' efforts to become a member of the European Union. He added that Serbia should work towards the Eurasian Economic Union, which consists of Russia, Armenia, Belarus, Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. Iranian state television acknowledged that security forces shot and killed protesters in Tehran. People in the footage have been described as rioters. Protests broke out in multiple cities of Iran amid spike in government-set gasoline prices. This is the first time that authorities have offered any sort of accounting for the violence they used to put down the demonstrations.